Hello, and thank you all so much for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. My name is Jenny, and I create budget-friendly decor that's easy to do. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you some home decor that I created using pool noodles. Now, for this first DIY, I just cut down a pool noodle, and I'm using this candle, this LED candle from the Dollar Tree. It's one of the longer ones to measure how long I want this pool noodle to be cut down. So I'm just cutting it down, and I just did a little small slant at the top, not much, because I am mimicking a candle. So now I'm using some white chalk paint. This chalk paint I pick up from Walmart, and I'm just going to give it one good thick coat. After I get that complete, what I am going to do now is paint this wood round, and I did get this from the Dollar Tree as well, and I'm using this cafe color paint. I got a bunch of these paints on clearance from Walmart for 75 cents. Now you can Mod Podge over this foam piece to protect it. Now I'm just adding some glue, and because it's foam, I'm holding it so it can kind of melt into that wood. And as you can see, it melted a little bit down, but that's okay because that is going to be covered. So I'm going to right around the center using a piece of this buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I just want to add this right around the center, and I'm going to be using hot glue to tack it down. And this is really secure to that wood piece. When you're using the hot glue or whatever glue you choose, just make sure you hold it so it can secure, and it will, even though it's foam, it will melt together and eventually hold. Now once that's done, I have this pick of these really pretty sunflowers from the Dollar Tree. I believe these are from the Dollar Tree, or if not the Dollar Tree, from Walmart for 97 cents, but I believe these are the Dollar Tree ones. And as you can see, I pulled off the leaves, and I'm just going to add these florals all the way around the bottom. I thought this was really cute to bring in the fall, because I am working on all of my fall decor so that I can start soon in styling my home for the fall. So I am going to be creating a lot of fall decor for the next couple of weeks. So once I get all of that tacked down, all I'm going to be doing is placing that tall candle, LED candle. I'm just going to put the batteries in there. I like this because I like that it used the AAA batteries instead of the little round batteries. I like using those batteries. I put it right inside. It fit perfect inside of the foam, and I think this is really, really cute. So now I'm just cutting down a piece of foam. I'm just trying to make sure this one is a little bit more even than the other one that I cut down for the first DIY. Now once I get that complete, I'm going to use that pumpkin color orange paint, and I'm going to paint this entire foam piece. After I get that complete, I'm going to use these transfer words, and I'm just cutting out the word that say thankful, and this transfer sheet did come from the Dollar Tree. And I am going to transfer this right over to my little foam. I'm going to hold it and press it down, because by it not being a flat surface, I just want to make sure my letters transfer over nicely. And so I'm just holding it, and I'm just going over each one of the letters, making sure that I see that it has transferred over. And then once I get that complete, I am going to go over this with some Mod Podge to make sure that the paint and the words are protected, because I do not want any of the paint or the letters to chip off. So as you can see, I'm just going to pour a generous amount, and I'm just going to make sure that I spread this over this entire foam piece. What made these DIYs in today's video so budget friendly is because I created a few of them off of using just one pool noodle. So once I get that complete and it dries, I have these dowels here, and I did get that pack from Walmart, but the Dollar Tree now sell dowels, and as you can see, I'm just creating a rolling pin. And so all I did was insert that dowel into the foam, and I'm just going to add some hot glue to sort of secure it in there. And I'm going to do that on both sides. And once I get that complete, I am going to add some of that buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree around the sides. Now you can leave it just like this, maybe add a little bow or a little floral, and this is so cute. But I'm going to add this little touch of ribbon, and I'm just going to add some hot glue and wrap it around, and I'm going to be tacking it down on each side. I am going to recreate another one off camera, but I'm going to use that celery color paint, and I'm going to put the word blessed on there because I realized that I think I would like this with maybe a pair of two of these rolling pins. So I am going to recreate me another one. So now that I have that tacked down, I'm going to take some of this raffia, or maybe this is a piece of the skirt from the luau skirt, because I just have it all in one bag, and I'm just going to tie a little simple basic bow, and then I'm just going to clip it down some, and that will be it. I thought using these pool noodles to create this cute little rolling pin was absolutely adorable. So for this next DIY, the Dollar Tree puts out a lot of signs, but I'm just going to be using this sign here. And what I'm doing first is just cutting off the jute hanger. I want to create a sign, but I wanted to have a scroll look to it. So what I'm going to do is use this foam, and I'm going to measure the length on the end because I want to cut down at 2 pieces. And I'm just using this knife, and I did get this knife from the Dollar Tree. I didn't have it for a while to cut down my foam and my pool noodle. I keep saying foam, but foam, but pool noodle to me is the same. So I'm just going to use the knife to also cut a slit in both pieces, and I am just going to add these to each end of the sign. Now you can go in and add a little hot glue before you add that on there. This is nice and snug, but I did go back and add a little line of hot glue. Now I'm going to use this cafe color paint, and I'm going to paint this entire sign front and back using this color. So there are a lot of hacks using these pool noodles that I have seen, and that I have also done myself around my home. But these pool noodles are also good to create home decor. I have so many ideas, and I just wanted to share a few of them with you. And now what I'm going to do is just distress this a little bit. So I'm going to use that celery color, and I'm just going to just kind of lightly brush over. I want to be able to see the color. I want it to kind of look like worn. So I didn't want to do any perfect strokes because I wanted to have like a worn look. And I'm going to go over the sign with this as well. Now, you can use some stencils, some stickers, or Dollar Tree letters, but I went to my Cricut Joy and cut out an image. It's a phrase. It says, "Welcome to our patch," and it has a little pumpkin, so you can say, "Welcome to our pumpkin patch." And I'm going to transfer that over, but I'm transferring it closer over to the side because I am going to be embellishing this sign. So once I get everything transferred over, I am going to just protect this sign and that foam, so I'm going to go over it with a generous amount of Mod Podge. And then after I get that all dried, I have these pumpkins here from the Dollar Tree. I have this really pretty green one. I only want to add one pumpkin, so I don't know if I was going to do this green one or am I going to do that cream color. They do have the clip on the end, but you can just pull off the clip. Now the Dollar Tree also have a lot of pretty fall picks, but I do have this fall pick that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I picked up a few only because Hobby Lobby had them on clearance for 40% off, and I love the cluster of leaves and berries. And I'm just removing the tag from that, and I'm just going to add that right to the sign, and that's going to cover up those holes, and I am going to keep the stem on there. So I'm just going to use some hot glue to secure this down. I'm just moving the leaves around how I want them, and then I'll tack that down. Now for the bottom, I am just going to add this leaf that I pulled off a Dollar Tree pick, and I'm just going to take a little hot glue and place it right down to the side. And then I'm going to use the cream color pumpkin, and I'm just going to place that right on top of the leaf, and I'm going to use some hot glue to secure it. I was thinking which color to go with, but I'm going to go with the cream color. And I absolutely love this sign. I think it is really pretty for the fall, and I love the rustic worn look. And of course, I had to use this pool noodle to make a wreath. And this is a full size pool noodle here. What I'm going to do is use this painter's tape from the Dollar Tree to secure these two ends together. But I'm also going to wrap this entire wreath with this painter's tape. You can just secure with the top part and just paint this, or wrap it in some kind of fabric. But I'm going to wrap this entire wreath with this tape. I wanted to give this wreath some texture. I originally was just going to paint it and get that concrete look that it gives when you apply paint to it, but I wanted to change the texture up, and so now I'm going to use that pumpkin color and just paint over that tape. Now, as you can see, I'm going in with one good coat. If you want a full coverage, you can use 2 coats, but I'm okay with the blue peeking out a little bit because it just gives it a distressed look, and you really can't tell that that's blue. And I did paint the entire wreath, so now I'm going to embellish this. Now, the part where I connected it, I'm going to make sure I cover that part up with my embellishments, but you really can't see anything anyway. Now, the Dollar Tree had these words, and they have this wood welcome word, and I'm just going to cut the tag off. Now, it do have a little hanger right here on the back, but I'm just going to turn that downwards just in case I want to switch this out. And then I'm going to use some hot glue to attach this to my wreath, and I'm going to do it on it looks like it's on a slant, but I'm actually going to make sure that it's even. I just wanted to slant it while I add my embellishment at the side, at the bottom, because I want it to kind of be tilted to the side, but you'll see what I mean. So these picks I did pick up from Hobby Lobby as well, and once again, the Dollar Tree do have some pretty fall picks out. So I'm just bending the stems on these because I want to use the stem to help secure this down and just give it a stronger base when I'm adding the hot glue. And so I'm just going to place it down. I added some hot glue to the stem and some of the leaves, and then I'm just moving the leaves around, and then I'm just going to add extra hot glue to tack some more of those leaves down. And then what I'm going to do is now add the other pick. So as you can see, I sort of wanted the picks to not be even right under it. I wanted it to be on the side, like tilted a little bit. And so I'm just tacking everything down, and then I am going to create a hanger using some of that Dollar Tree buffalo check ribbon, and it's the larger ribbon that they have. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under the wreath actually, and just kind of tack that down. That way when I hang this on the door or on the wall, it'll be flush against the wall. So I'm just going to cut the ribbon down and just go under. And I'm going to use some hot glue just to secure my ends down and make sure that I have it tucked under there, and then the ribbon nice and secure. And that is going to be it for this. I absolutely love this wreath. I like the size of it, and that's why I really like that I used the full pool noodle, because I got a full wreath and it was budget friendly and easy to do. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. If so, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel, because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And until next time, my sweet friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.